They say that nothing good happens after midnight. That explained why I was at the bar, buying the woman at the other end a drink. She had walked in moments ago, while I had been there since opening. She finally showed.
To whom do I owe the pleasure?
Vincent.
Emma. Do you usually buy a girl a drink when she just walks in?
Just the ones that look cold. Tends to help me when I feel chilly.
That's 6 for the shots fired.
Father, don't suppose you adopted him?
No, I guess you could say I'm a priest.
A priest walks into a bar and buys a girl a drink and then finds a way to hit on her? Now that's a new one.
A bit unorthodox. But I've got my grievances with work just like anyone else. Been taking an extended leave.
Do you still perform your duties?
Like confessions? Do you have any sins you'd wish to share?
If you get a few more shots in me.
How about we play a game? We take a shot for each confession over a game of pool. Loser pays the tab.
Isn't gambling a sin?
Only if you lose. Ladies first.
I have a fetish for gentlemen. And I can't keep my hands off a man in uniform.
It's too bad. I left my getup at the motel. I like seeing gals with holes in their hands.
I'm a bit of a sore loser. And I can get a bit aggressive. Well now, Father, looks like you've committed a sin.
One of many.
Too bad it's already over.
Well, it wasn't a formal confession. Thanks. And these are barely venial sins. And this isn't the most private of places. Perhaps my motel room across the street would be more suitable.
The weather is pretty terrible. I barely made it here in one piece.
You can leave your car here. Just leave your keys.
Good. Because I have a long list of sins to share.
No need to rush. Lay back, close your eyes.
What are you doing?
Keep your eyes closed. Let's get to the chase, shall we? I talked to her parents. I saw the evidence, and I know you're not Emma.
What are you talking about?
All-powerful God, forgive all the sins of your unworthy servant. Give me constant faith and power.
Father Vincent Singer. I could taste your sins from across the bar. They're sweeter from a holy man.
Mine must have been bitter compared to the others.
Unorthodox indeed. You confront me stinking of sin, no allies, and as drunk as your father the night he beat you hardest.
This is my reconciliation. Your kind likes to throw it all at me regardless. My ally is the Lord, who led me here to you, and the girl you have buried beneath your rotten spirit. We both know my father was more sober than I'd like to admit.
Is that why God denied you entrance into the big boys exorcist club? Because you're just too fucked up?
I was denied approval to be an exorcist because I like to believe I was too good at it. Theatrics and elegance are for the pious. Tell me your name so we can all go home.
Emma is mine!
Emma, I'm gonna need your help in there. Now tell me your name and your intention, spirit, so that I may expel you.
I can tell you where your brother is. Is that not why you crawled around in the dirt, hoping to come across him?
What is the price of his life when deception is your nature?
What are you gonna do now, little bitch?
A little odd, sure. Nothing fancy, useful in a pinch. Get up! Tell me its name.
Malia.
That's what I tasted at the bar. The blood on your hands! Father, will we be the next sheep to be slaughtered for your mission?
Lord, I come to you in a time of need. If I am to die here, let her live freely from the binds that smother her. Begone, Belia. Return to me, Emma. Return to hell, spirit. Flee this place. This is Vincent. Sorry to be calling this late, but I found her and should have her home in a couple of days. Saint Michael, the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our defenses against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou, O Prince of the heavenly hosts, by the power of God, thrust into hell Satan and all the evil spirits who prowl about the world, seeking the ruin of souls. About an hour from home.
I remember you. I remember everything. You killed that man, and he wasn't like me.
He was under demonic influence, and he wouldn't have stopped. He's battered all to hell now, but he's alive. I made sure of it.
Shouldn't you be giving sermons, not beatings?
I was never good at public speaking.
I hit a girl at the bar for no reason. I killed my dog.
I remembered Lila. She was a beagle puppy bought to comfort Emma's struggling health. She had been diagnosed with cancer, and her parents sought to make the uphill battle more bearable. The gruesome photo of the dog's crushed skull and the bloodied shovel is something that stays with me. Lila was about to turn 1.
Emma, you were possessed.
No! I remember still having control. I chose to do those things. I deserve what you did to that man.
We all have a dark side, Emma. Demons get into our heads and trick us into fueling our dark impulses. It's tried to break down your spirits to be conquered. But think, Emma, we all have a dark side. That's why the others hide in the churches, while those in need wallow in the dirt. If it means I must stain my hands, I won't let his flock stray in the company of wolves. The kicker is, we can influence them back. I'm sure it meant to harm your family, but you resisted. It fled your home without realizing you were the driving force. The core of you is what pushed back.
That's not what happened.
What do you mean?
I was diagnosed with cancer at a 60% chance of survival. It was still hard odds. But then everything just fell apart. And then my parents bought me that stupid puppy to help me did I do to deserve this? Any of this? Begging God just turned to blaming. I cried out for a miracle to save me from it. I was in college, had ambitions and friends, and then one day it called out to me. It offered me a deal. It said if I let it take my body for a year, it would cure my cancer.
You sure of this?
Yes.
Father, please come in.
I'd rather not. She and I have seen enough of each other.
What happened to her?
I don't know all the details between being hired and finding her. Some others might still come after her. See to it that she gets help. It's not always easy coming back from the other side after that long.
Will do. Thank you.
If you need me, you know where to reach me.
I didn't have time for the pleasantries of turning down payment only to give in after due protest. I wondered whether or not I had freed Emma from one hell only to send her back to the old one. The demon likely planned on healing her just before the contract ran out. What I do know is there are two kinds of demons, thugs and brokers. Thugs being typical intimidators and possessors. Brokers never bargain for possession, only favors, until claiming souls upon death. Demons are creatures of habit, rules, and tradition. One comes along and changes up the centuries-long consistent game.
Strange days are upon us. The unexpected is coming to the forefront. You know what that means.
I have to come back.